Hello everybody, today is Wednesday, July 18. It's 3:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can see my computer clock on my right. On my left is the time in sales in the E-mini S&P, currently trading at 28.1775 or so. Today's video, first up, is the DAX on a 34-tick line break chart, and this was quite active today. If I scrunch up the chart, we can see that it had an equity high early on of about 1,000 right here, and then it drew down in the other direction about 1,500 to have a loss of 500, and then came back to 1475, and I think the goal on this is 1,500, and indeed it is. So it was quite volatile today. So it's testimony for the Autotrader being able to come back from underwater, losing positions. Indeed, we have losing charts every day. We focus on what won that day, but it would be naive of anyone to think that there are no losers. And there are indeed losers. Every day there are losing templates, charts, there's winners, and there are losers. And I focus on the winners because it's simply more interesting. Okay, next is the E-mini S&P on a 1597 Fibonacci chick chart. This one's been underwater for the last couple of days, but today came back and did $1,000 for the day on a total of 4 trades. And you can see them here, pretty well placed. There was a small loser here. Our goal on this is 1,000, so it hit its goal with no slippage. Okay, this chart of the E-mini S&P on a Super Enco 4 tick has been really consistent. Today it had 4 trades, 1 loser off the open of little consequence, less than $100, followed by 3 winners in a row. And it hit its goal of 750 and had 1 tick of slippage. Okay, the mid-cap had about 3 trades here, 2 winners and a small loser, and did $890 for the day on 2 contracts on the Super Enco 14 tick chart. Okay, the E-mini S&P on a 987 Fibonacci tick chart. The trades here are about as good as it gets. Really great entry on the long position. You can see the clear, concise signals of the indicators. And 2 trades back to back, and this probably hit its goal of 1,000 and had 2 ticks slippage. No Fibonacci, no Elliott wave, no order flow needed for this kind of trading. This is all volatility based. Okay, the crude oil on a Super Enco 8 tick with our line break logic here. This had, looks like 3 trades here total. A loser drew down about 200 per contract and then came back and did $990 for the day. I think the goal on this is 1,000, so 1 tick of slippage. Okay, the Dow E-mini on the 1597 Fibonacci chart had a very small loser here and then 2 winners and did $755 for the day. The bonds on the Super Enco 2 tick had a single trade here using our line break logic indicated by these lines here and did $687.50. Okay, the E-mini S&P on a 987 tick line break chart drew down only a couple of $100 here or less, and then came back with this nice winner here, and looked like it had an equity high of a little above 600 and settled in at 562.50. Okay, the DAX on a Super Enco 14 tick drew down about 500 per contract, came back and made an equity high of over $1,700 at this point in trading within the first hour and a half of trading, and then ran into some trouble as the DAX was mostly sideways for the most of the European and U.S. sessions. You can see sideways action here. And so it was all over the place and settled in with just enough gain to cover commissions on this. So still on the plus side of the ledger, but unfortunately our goal on this is 2,000, and it was shy of its goal here. Otherwise, it would have quit trading right here. So the question is my profit targets are somewhat arbitrary. Okay, another E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 4-tick chart, and this did 550 for the day on about 4 trades or so, 4 or 5 trades. Looks like it drew down about 100 per contract or so. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.